How's it going, everybody? Man, today I'm gonna do my Xbox One conference review. Sorry it took a long time to put this up here. I was kind of busy with a whole bunch of stuff this week. I was gonna plan on doing Xbox One and Nintendo reviews today. Make videos of them today. So pretty much coming into this, one of the main things Microsoft had to do is put the game, show the games, the consumers, everybody else, who wants the games. 3 weeks ago, at their press conference, they did like mostly apps and no games at all. The only games I actually kind of seen was Call of Duty at the end. That was like the last 5 minutes of the Microsoft review. No, last 5 minutes of the press conference, and it actually Call of Duty actually closed out after Call of Duty went off. Microsoft press conference actually went out, so they actually showed a lot of games, and got to give them credit for that. But the main question is, did those games that they show make, you know, or those like major games, do they make a major impact of you actually buying Xbox One on the first day? That's actually the real question. Now, they start off with Metal Gear Solid 5. This is not exclusive for Xbox One. It's coming for the PS4 and possibly for the PC. Uh, Pretty much it's a Metal Gear game. It looks amazing. Looks very great. Got that little Red Dead Redemption grab to it. I don't really know this for sure, but many people told me that it's going to be an open world, and that's actually going to be very interesting. Add an open world. This is actually going to be the first time that you can. I think this is the first time that Metal Gear game is gonna be open world, so a lot of opportunities, a lot of greatness to go there, and yeah, it looks amazing. Um, Next, ex Microsoft announced for Xbox Slim, a new Slim is actually out, today. When they did their press conference back on Monday, they said starting the day after when they was talking, it was going to be out. So if you go to, probably Target or Walmart, you probably will see them out now. It looks nothing different. It's just like a very, black Xbox One, no Xbox 360, just a little slim version. Um, Next is the War of Tanks, which is a game coming for the 360. I think this game came out on PC and the PS3 a while ago. I know I've seen it somewhere. This just shows that they still get support to the 360, even though they're moving on to Xbox One this year. Probably next couple of years, next couple of months, that they're still gonna make more 360 games. Even though they made a little rude awakening thing, saying in an article that if people can't afford internet or internet connection, don't have internet, just stick to the 360, which I think is kind of rude. The way how they addressed it was very not present, not nice at all, and it's kind of crazy, and it got people a lot of thinking. Next they did Dark Souls 2. I'm not a big RPG type of game, not big RPG type of person. I do like some games like Fallout and Skyrim, but Dark Souls 2, it looks very interesting. It's a sequel of Dark Souls 1 and a sequel of Demon Souls. It's a very hard RPG game, gives you a lot of challenge, a lot of difficulty, and it looks pretty much amazing. So people out there that likes RPGs, likes a challenge game, get this game. You will pretty much die a lot. That's pretty much the whole standard from it. From when I heard a lot of people and actually see some gameplay. Next, Rise Son of the Rome is Xbox exclusive. Is coming out. It looks pretty interesting. Like a war type based type of thing. I think this is actually one of the most to me one of the most Xbox One exclusives that looks very interesting, very good. I just want to see. They probably have gameplay up there now. I haven't seen the gameplay, but it looks very, presentation wise, looks very good. Gameplay wise, it looks sort of kind of good. We didn't really get a lot of gameplay out of it, and it's just one of those games that look like it's very good and looks like it can actually have multiple sequels for Xbox One and Microsoft down the road. Um, Killer Instinct, which is back in the last couple of articles I actually read about this. It's a exclusive game coming for the Xbox One, a exclusive fighting game. So pretty much if you like fighting games, and if you like fighting games, you should pick this game up. It looks pretty interesting, pretty dope. I seen it like the trailer for like a minute and a half. Actually seen the whole gameplay of two dudes actually playing. Uh, it looks pretty interesting. Got the little combo breaker type of thing. If you like fighting games, you should check this out. I'm not really a big fighting game myself. The only games I actually like playing is Marvel's Capcom and some little and Naruto every now and then, anime type of game. But other than that, the Killer Instinct looks pretty interesting. You like fighting games, you should check it out. Frozen 5, exclusive game coming out, racing game coming out for Xbox One. It's been rumored for quite a while. If you like racing games, check this game out. Um, Quantum Break. We haven't really actually seen no gameplay footage of it at the E3 conference. I think there are some gameplay of it now. I haven't actually heard anything. So Quantum Break, we still don't, it looks very interesting, presentation wise. We've seen a short little trailer and footage. We haven't actually seen the gameplay, so I can't really give my whole thoughts about it. And it would be pretty interesting to see actually gameplay of it instead of just a little trailer. But it is what it is. Pretty much, I know we're going to see a gameplay of it, and so we can actually, get our full expressions on it. They have some indie games out there. Um, Project Spark looks very interesting. Another, I think Xbox exclusive. I don't think we've seen gameplay of it at the E3 conference. I probably missed that, but it's a game that should be recommended on mine if you actually try and buy Xbox One. I think it can be a very good game. Dead Rising 3. They said this game actually gonna be actually exclusive for the Xbox One. I never really played the Dead Rising games. The Dead Rising games got a lot of hype. It got a lot of good reviews, and everybody likes them. Right now, it's going to be exclusive for Xbox One, but down the road, it's probably going to be for PS4 and the PC. I remember Dead Rising 2 when it came out for the Xbox 360. In like 2, 3 years, it came out for the PC and the PS3. I think it came out for the PC. I'm pretty sure it did. So down the road, I'm pretty sure it's going to be for PS4 down the road and PC as well. And lastly, Sunset Overdrive, a new game coming up for Insomniac Games. That actually the creators that create Ratchet and Clank and Resistance. This we only seen the trailer, but presentation wise, it looked like a little goofy type of thing. That's pretty much what Insomniac Games like to do with their games, especially like Ratchet and Clank. They got it's got the little feel to it. Big open world game, and just like you can play with a lot of people, and the weapons on there looks crazy, like so many games to do it. I think there's one part at the end when a dude handled one of the main characters a orange soda, put it in the gun, and actually shoot it in the middle of the street, and it became a big nuke. Yeah, so many games. They're very good and interesting at making interesting weapons and crazy weapons as well. Look at Ratchet and Clank. All right, pretty much that's it. The one big thing I had to talk about now is the price. Now, I've seen a lot of footage of this, and I've seen some little comedy type of things with it. When they announced that it was coming out for $4.99 instead, $4.99, just because all the stuff they put on it, the Connect and everything like that, the crowd was silent. You didn't hear anything. You just heard a complete silence. After like 10 seconds later, you heard somebody cough. Somebody said boo, and it was dead silent. It was crazy. It was it was crazy. I actually expected them to do 4.99, but the audience didn't even agree with it at all. So it was completely crazy. You know, pretty much my E3 conference. That's pretty much my E3 conference review. I think they did demand the games, but they had two flaws I can see. Number one, the attitude. Now, when they announcing the games, when you go to presentation, you're supposed to be very pumped up or act like you kind of care. When you see these people actually talking about the new games, they didn't really actually sound pumped up. They didn't really sound excited like Nintendo. So they act like they was actually forced to. But that's not very good presentation type of stance right there. And I also forgot to announce Titanfall, which looked exclusive for Xbox One. It's mostly about multiplayer, big Titan cyborgs and stuff like that. That game looks very dope and very interesting as well. One of the most, I guess, top games for Xbox One if you're looking for the Xbox. If you plan on getting the Xbox One, but it's coming out next year. So anyway, presentation wise, they didn't really do a good job. And the games wise, game wise. To me, honestly, the games looks pretty interesting, but there wasn't those games that actually makes you want those big popping games actually drags you in saying you want to buy Xbox One first day, this is the games we're announcing. None of those big announced big games like Nintendo and Sony did, and that was pretty much one of their flaws. But other than that, I think they did a decent job. I think Sony still dominated over Microsoft, and Nintendo still got. I'm gonna talk. Actually, I'm gonna talk about Nintendo in my next video. Didn't want to put a whole bunch of stuff in there. This video actually getting too long, so pretty much short. The review, Microsoft, they did a very good job at very announcing games, but they didn't do it presentation wise. They didn't really give it, that very pumped up energy. They actually like they were forced to in the games that they announced. Some of the games that was very good, like Rise, Titanfall, Quantum Break, and Sunset Overdrive. But other than that, there was no games that are very big popping up in games that excite you as a gamer, as a consumer to actually go out there and buy the game. So that's pretty much my Microsoft E3 conference review. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about Microsoft. You think they did good? You think Xbox One actually dominated over the PS4? You think Xbox One could have been more improved? Let me know. I will actually do my Nintendo YouTube video that uploaded up this afternoon. In KCV3, as always, everybody have a wonderful day.